Hey guys, Coach Ben here, benches.com. I'm here today with my man Vokes, and we had a question given to us, and that is, when do you start peaking for meat? So when do you begin a true meat peak? Now, I think it's real important to kind of define first what we would consider the beginning of a meat peak and what that actually means. So for myself, when I would consider it meat peak time is when I'm starting to get an idea of what numbers I want to accomplish at the meet. All right, so say I want to focus on hitting a 700 bench, and I know in my off-season training that that's a very viable goal, that it's within reach. That's when I'm going to start constructing some numbers that I'm going to take in the meet to help me reach that goal. So for example, my last meet, I was picking out 635 opener, 675 second attempt, 7 third attempt. And I knew in the meet, that's what I wanted to take. I kind of had that plan developed ahead of time. All right, so that kind of begins my meet peak when I start taking those numbers, I start taking those openers to chest, and really my training revolves around taking those meet attempts. All right, that's really what defines my meet peaking start, but truly it is different for everyone. People that have been doing powerlifting for a longer time, like I don't need as much time to get ready for a meet. I'm pretty comfortable in my bench shirt. I'll need about like 8 weeks. So someone that is not as advanced and they're just starting out, they're gonna probably need around 12 weeks. And a true beginner probably needs about 16 weeks to kind of get things in order and really figure out what's going on. But I don't know, folks, what do you consider the beginning of your meat peak?
I think the beginning of a meat peak is definitely followed by a good hypertrophy phase. Really dialing in the form, really getting working on work capacity, definitely getting cueing right, and definitely going into peaking, trying some heavy singles, just getting an idea of what you can take, formulating some third attempts, second attempts, and yeah, definitely just trying to feel out some heavier weight.
Yeah, so that's a really good point. He's talking about how for him it's a transition of a phase, which is very true as well. So he's talking about coming out of that type of hypertrophy block, hypertrophy strength kind of hybrid block, and moving into a pure strength block where most of your lifts are going to revolve around heavy weight, singles, triples, you know, that whole deal, very low rep, high intensity. All right, so that's very true as well. Very good point by Vokes is that transition of the phases as well, not just like determining meet numbers and whatnot. That's how I look at it personally, is when I really start truly working around my meet numbers. So I guess at the end of the day, a meet peak is a little bit different for everyone, and it's going to start at a little bit different time for everyone. But at the basis of it, you're developing what you're going to do at the meet, and you're really transitioning to a phase of lower reps, singles, things you're going to do at the meet, being very specific to what you actually do, which is taking heavy singles in competition. And the intensity's high. You're working above 90% a lot of the times, and you know, followed by more rest, letting yourself recover, true strength phase. All right, that's a meat peak. Coach Ben here, wagon, and you know where to find us. On a bench.